on, everybody? How's everyone doing today? Today we're going to be taking a look at the Revoltech Star Wars R2-D2 figure. So, what is going on, everybody? How's everyone doing today? Really glad I got this R2 figure in the mail yesterday. This was a figure I was missing in my Star Wars collection, and the Black Series one is pretty much double in price compared to this one, so I picked up this one. But let me show you guys the packaging, then we will get into the figure review. But it comes in this Revoltech packaging right here. It's all black, and then the background right there I think looks pretty cool because it looks like outer space. It says Star Wars right there, Star Wars Revoltech. On the bottom left says Kaiyodo. You get a picture of R2-D2, says series number 4, R2-D2. So I'm guessing R2-D2 is the 4th Star Wars figure in the Revoltech line. The bottom right says Figure Complex. On the bottom right there, it shows you how to use the Revoltech joints, how you could pop them out, position them in any way you want so you can get your figure in better poses. On the top of the packaging says Star Wars R2-D2 and blah 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 blah. And then the side of it right there says Star Wars, same thing as the top and the front of the packaging. And then the other side of it, blah blah blah, same stuff. And then the back of the packaging right there, you get a bunch of pictures of R2-D2 showing you his special feature that he has, him with C-3PO, how you could bounce him on one leg. I don't know why they're showing that, like it's an incredible feature he has. But anyway, that's the packaging. Let's get into this figure review. Okay, so starting off with the accessories here for the R2-D2 figure. As you see right here, he comes with another pair of his wheels, and it's painted and sculpted very, very well. All this is a wind-up toy. You see the copper color right there, the silver and blue, and for some reason these are on right, but these were on all messed up. You get silver right there, and I like how in each individual sculpted line they painted black. I really like that they did that. It's also on the R2 figure, and we'll get to that shortly. But this is just a wind-up toy, as I just said. I mean, that's all it does. To me, I find that really, really lame. Some people might like it, but I'm not too keen on the idea that Revoltech included this as the only accessory slash feature that the R2 figure has. To interchange it, you just unpeg his legs right here. And when you take the middle leg off, make sure you take the whole piece off because it comes apart in 2 pieces. So just make sure you take the whole piece off. And then you just peg R2 into the other set of his wheels. And there's his special feature, which is just R2 moving on his own, pretty much just all it is. So, like I said, I'm not too keen on the idea. It's like I went to McDonald's, got a Happy Meal, and I got an R2-D2 toy out of it that cost $53. But his other feature that he has, this knob right here, you just see how his light is off right now. You could turn it, and then it looks like his red light is on. And it's just red. I wish it was red and blue because his light right there lit up red and blue, so it's just a red color. But that is the accessory and the features that the R2-D2 Revoltech figure has. Anyway, let's get into some comparisons. Okay, so getting into some comparisons, the R2-D2 figure stands a little bit under 4 inches tall, so I think he fits in great scale with all the Black Series Star Wars figures. Over here we have the Yoda figure who stands at 3 inches tall, and this is right in scale because Yoda is shorter than R2. Over here we have the Bespin Luke Skywalker figure who stands at 5.5 inches tall. Over here we have the Obi-Wan Kenobi figure who stands a little bit under 6 inches tall. Over here we have the Anakin Skywalker figure who stands at 6 inches tall. Then over here we have the Chewbacca figure who stands about 7.5 inches tall. So the R2-D2 figure, like I said, fits in great scale with these Black Series figures. Anyway, let's get on to the paint and sculpt. Alrighty, so now for the paint and sculpt for the R2-D2 figure. Revoltech actually did a really, really great job with the paint and sculpt on this figure. I really like the way the R2 figure came out, the blue in it. I like how in each sculpted line they painted black. I think that's really cool that they did that. Show you guys a closer look. My favorite part of the figure is probably the top of R2 right here. I like the silver that they used and the blue they used. Painted very clean. All the blue paint all over. Get a lighter blue paint in there and then a yellow right there on the top of it. Looks really good. They did a good job with that. And then you get silver. Like I said, each individual line is sculpted and then painted with black inside of it, and then I think that makes the figure a lot more better. Just the look of it. All sculpted. Everything's all sculpted there, which is really cool. The back of it. Oops, there goes his wheel. There's the back of the figure, and then the sides of it. Nice job right there. I really like that blue that they used for R2. In the lower part. So they did a good job with the paint and sculpt. I'm happy with that. That's definitely my favorite part of the figure. So they did a very good job with that. Let's take a look at the articulation. Now for the articulation for R2-D2, of course he's not going to be highly articulated. He's R2-D2, he's a little robot. But the top of R2, the head part goes left and right. It can spin in a full 360. The leg parts, I guess, they go up and down. They could go all the way around if you would like them to. This is the joint that it's on. So they just swivel. And then the wheels for R2-D2, they're all on Revoltech joints. I mean, they pop out easily, so be careful with that. As you see, they're on the Revoltech joints right there. And then the middle wheel is also on a Revoltech joint. And then this part you could swivel, and this part goes back and forth. See this joint right there? It is not a Revoltech joint, so be careful with that. It's just a solid peg. It can break, so don't think it's a Revoltech joint trying to move it. The Revoltech joint is right there on that part. But that is the articulation for the R2-D2 figure, which is fine for an R2-D2 figure. It's not a highly articulated figure. It's a damn droid. But overall, the figure is okay. I was let down a lot with the accessories, and I thought he had the light up feature, which he did not. For the price of the figure, I feel like I got ripped off. It was $52.99 plus shipping, so you're paying practically $60 for the figure. I would rather have gotten the Black Series R2-D2, who has way more accessories, where he has his like little jet boosters that come out the sides right there, or all his little gadgets that come out of him right around this area. But it's sad that Revoltech really didn't include any accessories besides the wind-up feature, which to me, that's like a little kid's toy wind-up feature. It's like a toy you get at the McDonald's Happy Meal. So that, I wasn't happy with that. The paint and sculpt on the figure is actually really well done. That's my favorite part of this figure. I love how they painted all these sculpted lines. They painted black inside each line. I love the blue paint and the silver right there. So the paint and sculpt, I think they nailed that perfectly. The articulation is fine. It's R2-D2. He's not going to be doing kicks and stuff, you know what I mean? But overall, he's an okay figure. Do I recommend him? I don't think you need to get him. I would rather you guys get like the Black Series R2-D2. That's my own personal opinion. I feel like the Black Series R2 is a lot better than this Revoltech one. I think the Revoltech one charges way too much in price for what little amount of stuff you get. The Black Series one, you get a lot more accessories. I know he's double the price. This R2-D2 is $52.99 plus shipping, and then the Black Series one shot up in price so much he's pretty much $100. If you don't have money to spend $100 and you need an R2-D2 figure, yeah, get the Revoltech one because he's half the price, but he's not going to have as many accessories. But that's my review of the Revoltech Star Wars R2-D2 figure. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, you can go beep yourself. Alright, everybody, I'll see you later. And then on the side right there, you get a picture of R2-D2 Star Wars. And My backdrop fell. Over here we have the Yoda figure who is shorter than the R2 figure, and Yoda should be because he is shorter. Fuck. Alrighty, so starting off with the accessories here, as you see right there, R2-D2, R2 what? But as you see right there, he comes with an optional part that can make R2-D2 move on his own, and it is just a wind-up toy. Sorry to say that, but that's the... Oh, fuck. Shit!